their families. She's this great mother, and she's getting ready to get the Mother of the Year award. And then something happens in her family, and we find out that this woman, who is the greatest mother, is really a man. Now see, look at your eyes. I haven't veered away from my story. But you guys, that's what you want to do in a movie. You're not going to say, oh, let me leave. My theme movie, as Alicia knows, is The Wizard of Oz, for this simple setup. And at the plot point, which is the twist in the first act, when you don't know anything about The Wizard of Oz, you've never heard of it, you don't know what's going to happen. And then at the plot point, Dorothy's all caught up in the tornado, her family's down in the cellar, you don't know what's going to happen to her, she's going to get killed. And then her house goes over the rainbow and lands in a parallel universe. You're not going to look at your kids, let's go, y'all. Because they gave you that, they set you up. They made you think it's a movie about a little farm girl, black and white, and then they what? Tricked you. And that's what you have to do. So that's what the setup is. That's the main function of the setup. The confrontation, which is what our visual presentation will be on, is between the protagonist and the antagonist. Does anybody know what a protagonist is? Okay.
The main character.
And it's something, how can you get confused? Because there may be a lot of main characters.
Well, yeah, like the good guy. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Because I can write a movie about a serial killer. That is my protagonist. Is he good? Okay. The protagonist is not good or bad. They tell us that in grade school just to get us interested in story structure. The protagonist is the character who has the plan. The character the story is about. It could be anybody. A murderer, a serial killer, whatever you're writing about. The antagonist, who wants a shot at the antagonist? Mm-hmm.
He's the opponent of the protagonist, I guess.
He's the what?
He's the opponent of the protagonist.
Yes, he is the character who places obstacles in the protagonist's way. Okay? You have to say that. He is the one trying to stop the protagonist. Now, the first thing for your protagonist is he has to have a goal. Because that's what I come to the movie to see, him reach his goal. He doesn't have to reach it, but he has to have one. It does not have to be, I want to save the world, I want to, I don't know what else, but it doesn't have to be, it could be, I want to buy those red tennis shoes down at the corner store. He has to have one. And then an antagonist has to place obstacles in his or her way. You understand? Any goal. I want to have a baby. I want to learn how to swim. Or I want to save the world. But it doesn't have to be a grand goal. It has to just be his goal. I want to make sure the police can't catch me. Anything. They have something they want more than anything in the world. And you have to say more than anything in the world because that means that character will never abandon his or her goal. Okay? Because if you have that, then your movie falls apart. What are you writing about? Okay? Now, the protagonist and the antagonist, they have what is called, and you can write this down if you want, a unity of opposites. Unity of opposites. And now, the person who wrote the book that we still use at USC in grad school is Lajos Egri, and it's called The Art of Dramatic Writing, which is the most difficult form of writing there is. That's why you find that most people who write novels do not write the screenplay because they haven't been trained, and it's very difficult to do that. The unity of opposites, he says that's the most misunderstood concept in writing. Does anyone want to take a stab at what it might mean? It's between the protagonist and antagonist.
Isn't that like the antagonist? Like they're both like foils to each other, like anything. Like it's like foils to each other, like they're like almost like complete opposites.
Yes, they're complete opposites of each other. Very, very good.